Okay. Oh, those freaking bug things from last time. Can you hear me okay? Do I sound alright to you? Okay. Alright, so, hello, it's been a long time since I played this, but into the Dark Temple we go. Huh? What? Well, yeah, it's because you're on your phone. The video quality is gonna be different. Look at my phone. That's just how it is. And also you have to take into account the brightness of the TV. It's just what happens. Oh, look at all this stuff. The cat boxes. Skulls. Huh? The tap. Oh, no. Those were there before. Yeah. Ooh. I need a lens. The horizon. Oh, a lens.
This one looks operational.
Better not be any more bugs. Or weird bat things, whatever they were. Do you think you could go spelunking through an ancient tomb? See, you have that look on your face, but could you actually deal with all the snakes and bugs crawling through the temple? Hear something. Fucking. They are creatures not of this world. I need the lens, so I need to go over here. Well, shotgun shells. So I have to find the lenses to light up the main statue of the dark one. Huh. Well, that one is right there. Maybe I have to hit the lens right there? Children of a Dark Sun. Unspeakable cults. Ooh. I'm also killing the enemies.
Good work.
Oh wait. The door, but also I need to hit the eye down there. I'll check out the door first before I go and check out the eye. How do I switch to the... Oh, okay. Nothing in there. It has a lens. Ooh. The star. What is this? Adzi? It's an Egyptian weapon. It's like an old type of pickaxe or something. Shortcut. Okay, so now I can move the lens. No? Maybe. Maybe from one of the other rooms? Right, like right here.
Huh. Good work.
Activated? No, that's where I was earlier. Oh! The room's sealed. Maybe back down through here? Well, this door's still open. Left first, just to see what's over here. Oh, another way out. Shotgun shells. Oh, what happened there? Ugh. The underworld. This is the last one. And then I use that statue to aim at the star. There's something coming. I mean, I am in his tomb.
Ready to collapse.
Come on.
What is going on?
A knife?
Acknowledge psychological trauma, breakthrough barriers of self-deceit, temperamental behavior. These are the Dark Man's terms. The contract. Huh?
Oh. They're taking him. Chapter 4.
Hey. Hey, detective?
Oh,
Oh, I found something.
fucking
Great.
disappeared for a
alcohol?
long
God, no, just
time.
got the wind knocked out of me. I think I know how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
What exactly does that mean?
Everything going back to normal.
All right. I found some more information on Dorsetto and the patients. There are some seriously strange things going on here. I'm pretty sure 2 of the patients are dead, and maybe even the clerk.
Oh, yeah. I kind of just gave up on worrying about that.
Well, just keep your eyes open, I suppose. What were you doing again?
Jeremy made a pact with the Dark Man to keep all the madness locked inside Dorsetto.
All right.
I'm gonna break it. I just have to... Where is it? Where's the talisman?
It's around your neck.
Ah! Ah!
I worry, detective.
Don't. I'm fine.
I worry that you're not much help on this case. At least you're a good distraction.
Trust me. You're getting your money's worth. At this rate, I'm an absolute bargain.
Can you go back in there? The Dark Man's contract. Hold on.
Combe never thought he'd be so happy to be back at Dorsetto. It felt like he had crawled through a long, dark tunnel of misery and regret. Now that he was back, Combe could look into the steps mentioned in the contract. But there was one thing that gnawed on him. What exactly did this have to do with Dr. Gray?
The sacrificial dagger. A dagger swathed in the grip of 2 sleek snakes. Ooh, yeah, you can see the heads on the end of the blade. Found buried in the sunken temple along with the Dark Man's contract. Acknowledge psychological trauma, break through the barriers of self-deceit, temper manic behavior.
He must first acknowledge psychological trauma in order to proceed. The lying must stop, so we can break through the barriers of self-deceit. Finally, temper manic behavior.
That's the voice of the doctor.
Medicine has failed me. Nothing can be done to dispel the hardwood curse. Only the sacrificial dagger may release the despair from Jacob's eye. Yet, doing so would be the doom of Derceto. Let this curse of mine be a weapon for once. I accept your demands. Oh, crawling chaos. Build your prison around this godforsaken hospital. When evil has been starved, I will stay buried forever.
Jacob? Huh. Where I belong. I can't go back into the... Man. I want to explore the attic a little bit too.
Just what this evening needed. Some ambiance.
A dark, stormy, rainy night. Ambiance indeed.
Got to be around here somewhere. He
They
wouldn't
got
leave
out.
this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that detective fella?
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Well, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
You don't need to know about all that. Just calm down. It ain't time yet.
God, it hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Comby seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
What the hell? Did you hear what she said? The black goat. Nyarlathotep.
The two orderlies still hadn't found Jeremy. Conby figured this was good news. Emily had reminded him about some strange deaths at Derceto, and Conby wasn't sure who he could trust.
They're obviously privy to the secret of what's going on. How did they get out of his memories, though? Oh no. Look. The rot spread all the way. Well, it was sunset, and it's nighttime, obviously.
Christ, what the hell was that?
Bathroom. Preparations for St. John's.
We must have faith that Jeremy's pact with the Dark Man is a bluff. If we are lucky, our visitors will find him and prove it's all nonsense before night falls. What is true is our attempt to call on her. Too many things have happened for this evening to be in vain. Think of Jack and Cassandra, even Perosi, whose circumstances I can't understand. Grace is our goat without horns. She knows it and will play the role. You must talk to your brother, Batiste. I worry that he will fail us. Mrs. Thompson.
They're gonna sacrifice Grace. A goat without horns? She's a sacrifice. The little girl. But why sacrifice her? For the Dark Man? Lunacy and the Artist Colony.
Lunacy and the Astarte Artist Colony. A monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derceto's history.
They named their artist colony after a goddess? But apparently it was all by coincidence. It came to him when he was painting.
Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess.
Oh no.
In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub-Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub-Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Unaussprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub-Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derceto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor. as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte Artis colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
Huh. That is... So were they unintentionally worshipping a demon? Another note. Opera playbill. It's locked. But there's someone in there. You hear that? The whispers and the hissing.
What is that?
Tree? I still think that fucking statue's... Okay. I was gonna say, I still think that statue's gonna come to life. The voices were telling him to let it happen. So they want Grace to be sacrificed? But no, wait. He said, the girl you brought with you. Emily? Keep our secrets.
Mrs. Thompson, I understand the last week has been busy. Under these circumstances, I find it important to remind you that Derceto's concerns are not a public matter, nor is it something that should upset you. Please continue your excellent work, and don't spend a thought on the death of Perosi, or, more importantly, the suicide of Cassandra Beauregard. They should mean nothing to you or the staff. I rely on your loyalty, and trust that your close kinship with the Tabois siblings will keep Derceto's secrets hidden. Dr. Gray.
So she actually did kill herself. The writer. It said in her profile she was suicidal after her accident. So Perosi just died, but Cassandra killed her? Maybe if I play as Emily, it'll show the other perspective. Oh, damn. Someone barricaded the door? Oh, fuck, dude. That scared the shit out of me. I don't trust this bear now. fucking creepy as hell.
I need the key.
I need a key. The mail room?
There must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere. I don't have the combination for this. Maybe Jeremy did.
Jeremy has a combination?
I need the key.
Check in his room. I know the rot was there before, but it's weird that the rot in the dining room spread, but the rot here is still kind of the same. And I'm pretty sure that's just mold right there. Okay. Jeremy's room. I'm actually gonna use the restroom real quick, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. To Detective Carnby?
Detective Carnby, I'm terribly sorry that my niece has pulled you into this mess. Please, with all my blessings, take her away from this cursed place. I have destroyed that eater of worlds and locked it away in the attic and retreated to a place of hiding. Tell Emily I'm safe. Tell her all the lies you can think of to make her listen. Take her back to New Orleans. Sincerely, Jeremy.
So just a warning message? Maybe in some of the other rooms? Baptiste's room. Trust me.
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you have doubts and that the terrible Mama Loa told you lies. I would never betray you. I promise. Lottie.
Huh. Betray you? What?
It's blocked.
Do I go back to the attic then? He said he hid something there. The creature. And usually the rooms only glow like that when there's something in it. Oh. Broken spectacles. Oh, this is the author who killed herself, isn't it? Yeah, see? The bathroom change, colors. Locked. Do I just go up then? Because I'm not sure where else to go besides that there. Do not disturb. Prisoner of ice.
I think Dr. Gray might be in there. Perfect time to snoop around his office, then.
Wait, where does that lead? Oh, his apartment. Did I not check the girls' rooms? Could have sworn I did. It says it's locked. I didn't go this way, so... Oh!
Detective Conby. Good to see you again. Solved the case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, we drink, we pay tribute to the wishing tree in the conservatory.
The wishing tree?
Then why all the excitement?
There is just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
I don't like that she has that on.
Threatening.
You should come.
That is disturbing as fuck.
God damn it, Grace, stay put for once.
No, that's a key. First floor hall key.
I better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost.
There's something missing.
Oh, I 100% expect the tree to be alive. Jack in a box? Rot on the floor? Yeah, I have to find a picture probably. Cassandra's room. Cassandra's last page.
Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside, he would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
So this is obviously Cassandra, but you know what's strange?
McCarthy was a deadbeat. His mere presence...
She's been reading the story. But she's been dead. So how could she know the story? They said that she killed herself, Cassandra, the writer.
Yeah, she was writing things before she died.
How could she know all this would happen, though?
McCarthy was a deadbeat. His mere presence annoyed Conby. It was like...
No. The sister has a different voice. That's Cassandra. Not Baptiste's sister.
The one that's talking made the audio.
You know how I can tell you?
Brother, I need you to trust me. This is the most important moment in our family's history. I know you...
Exactly.
McCarthy was a deadbeat. His mere presence annoyed Conby. It was like watching the worst version of himself mock him by simply being worthless. While Conby enjoyed watching the child outplay the drunkard, there was something terrifyingly familiar about Grace. It was taunting him, like he was supposed to remember, but couldn't.
Movie script. Slaughter Gulch. That's a reference to the third game of the original game. Slaughter Gulch is the set of where they did a lot of old Western movies out in Texas, I think. Forbidden Knowledge, Death of the Author. What did you expect from them? You created too much. There wasn't any room to breathe.
What did you expect from them? You created too much. There wasn't any room to breathe. Your reification rendered all possible worlds void. You took everything they could imagine and constrained it into something that you didn't even care about. Or maybe you did. Perhaps you cared the most of all. Maybe you tried to save them from themselves, and that is why you had to die.
So that voice was the Hispanic guy that was from Jeremy's Consciousness. So from what that said, somehow she was trying to help everyone here, but I guess the Dark Man took offense and ended her. What a shame. Mm-hmm. Sitting room? Yeah, the globe. But yeah, I need to go down there now. Would you touch these in real life? Yeah, me neither. I feel like it'd be cursed if I did. "913.
It worked.
Another key? To Dr. Gray's office, the empty room.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as some who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
The empty room?
Dr. Gray's office, all to myself. Let's see if we can figure this guy out.
Cassandra's things.
I have finished tidying up Miss Beauregard's belongings. I will leave it to you to contact her agent and have them collect her things. I found one of Grace's drawings she might want back, along with this key in her room, which I believe you've been looking for. Mrs. Thompson.
France. McCarthy's pirate treasure?
This is where McCarthy has hidden my favorite young. It's very important.
Your favorite young? Stairwell key. Jeremy's treatment.
Dearest Dr. Manzetti, I find myself in a losing battle with my patient. As I've disclosed in my previous letter, his delusions have him completely captured. It's bad enough that he is torturing himself with paranoia, but his madness turns out to be quite persuasive to others, effectively laying the ground for mass delusion. I am writing to you in hope that you can give me some guidance. Beyond my ambition to avoid devastating surgery on my patient, I have grown worried about my own defenses. The words of my patient are deranged, yet they often resonate with something primitive within me. I have tried photographing his brain with X-rays. It was surprisingly difficult to get good results. Dark blotches on the plates kept obscuring all details. My patient looked at the bad plates and cried out in terror, telling me the dark areas was the shadow of the worm, eating him from inside. I could not see anything out of the ordinary. I hope this is a sign that my mind is not as receptive to the madness as I had feared. After further inquiry, my patient described the shadows inside his mind as some kind of chthonic monstrosity that wants to undermine his sanctuary. This is clearly a reference to a place he calls Teroea, a sort of library or convent that works as a psychological haven. With this imaginary haven threatened by this Chthonian, he has now constructed another, less pleasant hiding spot. Lately, he has been bringing up a metaphor of a steamboat that has run aground, that he feels like he needs to start the engines and reverse, but he is afraid that the hole in the hull would cause the whole ship to sink. I've been watching him turn this metaphor into reality for the last week. He knows it's made up, but he is doubling down, trying to make it a real memory. I feel certain that this is my chance to break through the barriers of his self-deceit.
Self-deceit? The Flying Dutchman. The steamboat. When it makes you worse.
What a terrible thing to recognize that your betterment was an illusion. That you are so infatuated by the virtue of struggling that despite all your hard work, you made no real efforts to ever become well. Or that the treatment becomes such an obsession that instead of letting your wounds heal over time, you tear at the flesh in the hope that it will heal better and faster. If only it would bleed in the way you wanted. Do we ever become well? What do you think, Dr. Gray?
Huh. The steamboat. Fucking crazy, man.
Dr. Gray was somehow mixed up in this business with the Dark Man, Detective Comby decided. He had to be. Either Dr. Gray was using the idea of the Dark Man to manipulate and torture Jeremy, or the Dark Man was an actual powerful being possessing Jeremy. And in that case, Dr. Gray was simply a stooge. Maybe both could be true at once. Comby felt his mind racing in all directions. No matter what, he had to find a way to break the pact. That was what Jeremy said was needed. It didn't even matter what was true or not. If Jeremy wouldn't leave Derceto before the contract was broken, then Comby had to make it happen. He just wished the steps on the contract made a little more sense.
Hmm. The empty room. I'm not going in there just yet. Not yet. That was... The bear's decaying more? No, that's just a shadow. That would be freaky though. I wonder what's hidden inside that globe. A map? Map of Caribbean. Ugh. Trying to see. I guess I'll go down there. Fucking weirdo. Where is this? McCaffrey's room.
Surprisingly neat. Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short.
Huh. That is surprising. Moment of clarity.
Sometimes I think this place makes me worse. That Derceto might be my grave. A coffin made of ostentatious architecture. A Taj Mahal for the drunken depressed. There's something about Derceto. Something about Dr. Gray. Like we all pretend that we're here to get better. When in fact we are here to be forgotten.
Huh. In the grate?
Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
It looks like letters and a book, but I can't open it. I'm not going into that freaking thing until the last. Ruth? I think Ruth is the journalist, the flapper girl. Really? That's it? Says there's more in her room. But I can't interact with anything. Oh. Shotgun bullets. Now that's everything. Oh shit. That's the empty room.
I can't take this much more. This has to end.
The bar. Shaker. This would be a nice place to have dinner in. The palm trees, the deck. The piano's playing itself. Oh. The dining room. Okay, I'll let you decide. Do I go down the stairwell or go check out the empty room? What the hell? Manhole cover? The infirmary. Ah. Scapegoat. What the fuck?
I need the key.
Radiography
notes.
Patient Jeremy Hartwood. Date June 14, 1930. Plates. Jeremy's skull proved difficult to capture properly. Partial radiographs worked best. A complete picture of the brain can be assembled by piecing 3 plates together. Observations. Even when looking at an assembled version, a shadow covers significant parts of Jeremy's brain. Possible tumor, but more likely that the equipment is failing. Jeremy reacted strongly to the pictures and claimed to see a giant clay worm eating and displacing his memories. Notes. While this exercise has left me nowhere closer to an answer, I feel confident that a Burkhardt lobotomy should sever all necessary parts.
They have Jeremy? If all else fails...
Hypothetical psychosurgery based on the ideas by Burkhardt and the St. Petersburg research could end up saving
Look at that
Jeremy's
picture.
mind. Severing the connections around the frontal lobe would certainly solve most mental afflictions. The procedure would be brutal in performance, as well as in efficiency. An ice pick pushed through the edge of the eye and into the skull would untether the nerves like Alexander cutting the Gordian knot. As this would likely leave Jeremy in a very different condition, all other paths should first be explored. The medical instrument I would need for this lobotomy is missing, and I should have Waits order a new one.
A fuse. Surgery room key. And one of his pictures. It was all a recording?
Don't mind if I do.
The other picture.
That's better.
Maybe I don't have all the pieces yet? Because it said I have to make it look like a worm was eating it. Was eating his brain.
I need the key.
Well, yeah, but some of the pieces don't fit. Is there something? Okay, I see now. Let me see. Okay, I was close. A broken piece of burned clay. Its size suggests it's being part. Yeah, that puzzle was kind of vague. So that was a little tough.
Dr. Gray had been putting Jeremy through some thorough medical investigation. He was trying to break through Jeremy's stories and get to some truth, just like Comby was. Could Dr. Gray have been trying to break the contract as well?
Is there no more else I can come in through here? It says there's some stuff in surgery. It's locked. Can I get out now? Okay, the rooms are back to normal now. No, it's not. Oh, fucking hell. What? Water.
What am I supposed to do?
The addict.
And we're back here. Well, perfect time to have a look around this place.
That's certainly not ominous. Tessellated shard? It says I can interact with it, but it's not letting me. Ooh. Look at that. That's really big.
What is that?
Drink. A box? JH. 641. This is what he kept trapped? He said that's what was eating his memories.
This is where Jeremy's hiding, right?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jeremy?
I need help!
Wait. Can you hear me?
I'm stuck in the mud and the fire is taking
Jeremy,
me.
where are you?
The motor is dead. I can't do anything more.
Hang on, Jeremy. I'll figure something out. I'll get the boat running.
I think this is where
entered some new mucky
I think this is where I'll end it, if that's alright.
A long abandoned steamboat aground in the bayou. Jeremy was calling out for help, but Comby couldn't figure out where the voice was coming from. For a moment, Comby wondered if the boat itself was Jeremy, or if he was below it somehow. It didn't matter right now. Jeremy was clear on one thing. He wanted Comby to get the steamboat running and out of the mud.
I do want to see the outside though. Ooh. Misty waters. Have you ever seen a site like this before? I feel like I have somewhere. Anyways, that's gonna be it for the stream. This one was a lot of revelations. I kinda wanna do this tomorrow, if that's okay. Alright. Well, thank you everyone for coming to the stream. Thank you to my #1 fan for always being here. And I'll leave you and see you guys tomorrow. Alright, goodbye.